Sometimes I sit with myself and realize I don't know who I am anymore. Not in a dramatic way, but in that quiet, aching kind of way. Lately, I've been feeling a little lost. Like I don't know what my direction is online, in life, or even within myself. And I've been scared to say that out loud. Life moved, I changed, but I didn't notice until I felt like a stranger in my own routines. There's this moment when your familiar comfort stops working. The content you used to make, the games that used to soothe you, the version of you that everyone knew. You outgrow it, but no one tells you how lonely that feels. It's like standing in the middle of a cozy little life you built, and suddenly realizing you don't recognize it anymore, or even fit in to that life anymore. When I started this channel, I had a clear purpose. I was playing Animal Crossing and sharing cozy moments that brought me lots of comfort and joy. But as life moved forward, I entered PA school, learned about the nuances of adulthood, and I started changing. And I didn't know how to take my channel with me. Transitions are scary because we're leaving something behind that once felt safe and stepping into something unknown and something that doesn't have a structure yet. I thought I was supposed to find myself again, but I think I'm learning you don't go backwards to find yourself, but you start fresh. Like in Animal Crossing New Horizons, you arrive on a blank island and it's quiet. It's a little empty, but it is full of potential and possibilities, which gets you excited. You build your world slowly. You choose what stays and what goes, and eventually, you create the world you want to be in. Hey mushlings. So it's been quite a while since I posted, and not to say that I haven't posted in the last few months. I have made videos, but my channel hasn't gone the direction I really wanted it to go, and mostly because I kind of have a hard time figuring out what I want to put in the world. I restarted my channel wanting it to go a certain direction, wanting it to be fun, but also very informative at the same time, and be about many things: gaming, mental health, my own personal life, like a little bit of everything. And I was even debating whether I should start a new channel, because the things I want to post is so different from the things I used to post, which was Animal Crossing island tours and Animal Crossing terraforming. I still really love that, but also something in my brain just tells me there's more to life that I do want to share about online. More recently, it's just been really busy for me because I'm also transitioning into a new period of my life of being in the middle of PA school, which is a really intensive program of just learning medicine for 2 years. I thought that it would be a good idea for me to keep up my creative side, because just studying and learning science all day can be very taxing and also could kill the right side of your brain, which is your creative brain. And I know I really loved playing Animal Crossing and decorating my Animal Crossing room and island. It was so fun for me, and I don't want that side of myself to slip away. So even years after, I wanted to go back and do something on the creative realm, but integrate things that I've been immersed in the last few years. I honestly, though, have been feeling pretty lost with my channel and kind of the trajectory where I want to take my life, just because there's only a finite amount of time that we have in this world. And me just going through school, I just realized that time is very precious. I wanted to come back onto YouTube and maybe expand my creative endeavors and make content, a lot of it too. It's just time is of the essence, and studying for end of rotation exams just took up a lot of my time. And I don't know what it will look like going forward, but in the little bits and crevices of time that I have, I really do want to create. I do want to take my channel to a different playing field, but I just don't know what it looks like. I'm honestly lost as to what to do with myself and where to take my creative endeavors with the minimal time that I have. But for the time being, I told myself, I don't have to do things for an outcome, and I do it because I love it and it just resonates with me and helps me expand myself. Going back into content creation has been quite hard for me because Animal Crossing is all I know, and I just don't know how to expand beyond that. Life is so confusing sometimes, and maybe all we need is a little creativity to help us find a direction to move towards. I was thinking of it in the context of Animal Crossing, where you don't know how your island's gonna end up, but kind of the next steps you want to take, whether it's planting this flower or putting this block here. And that's kind of how I want to approach life and approach this channel. I'm not making this video to say that I have all the answers of how to get unstuck with feeling lost, but at least I made this video to help myself kind of reconnect with myself and just be okay with just existing. That kind of mindset makes life a little easier, and that's great because life's already so stressful, so don't stress yourself out expecting and clinging on to a certain outcome. Just be yourself, try your best, and keep going. And that's the mindset I am going to take with this channel. As I sit in my room and contemplate about the various directions we can take life, I come to realize and hold on to a few things that keep me going. First, let yourself pause. You don't always have to be in motion to be growing. Sometimes the most important transformation happens in the stillness. Let yourself just exist without needing to produce, fix, or prove anything to anyone. There's healing in just being and being soft with yourself, especially when the world feels loud. Let go of the guilt of not being productive and allow yourself to rest and reflect. Allow yourself to simply just take space and breathe. You are not behind, but you are in the middle of your becoming. 2. Reconnect with small joys. Not everything that brings you peace has to be useful. Engage in small activities that bring you joy, whether it's decorating the corner of your room, playing a cozy game that reminds you of softer times, lighting a candle, making a playlist that is very comforting, or reading a few lines of a book that you really love. Do the things that help you feel alive, even if it's just for a moment, and let those little joys become your anchors. Let them remind you of who you are and what you still love. 3. Take up space again, imperfectly. Post that messy vlog. Share the half-formed thoughts that you have in your head, and show up with the shaky hands and a soft voice. Let people witness your in-betweens and not just the final version of who you want to share with the world. Because life isn't about curating a perfect image. It's about real connection. It's about letting yourself be seen even when you're still figuring it out. I'm realizing that this messiness that I feel like I'm a part of is just a part of my own story. And maybe it's just the most beautiful part of all. After all, life is about the journey and not the destination. If you're in the season of not knowing who you are, maybe you're not broken. Maybe you're just at the start of something new. And maybe this time you have a new opportunity to create and become the version of yourself that you always dreamed of being. With that being said, thanks for being here, mushlings. And I'm still figuring it out too.